Hello everybody, Mr. Venture here. You know, I love these off the beaten path places, and that's just the beginning. I was going to somebody's house, I think. Okay, and they would have loved that because we didn't order any groceries. What do you want here? Okay, I don't think that's where we're supposed to go either. Whatever that is. Maybe we'll come back there another day. Get the hell out of here. I told Lee on the phone, you can have this deluxe karaoke machine car. If I parked the wrong place. Well, it says white trail. Oh, okay. Alright, so this is it. This is the place for Trail, Social, and Garden. It's private, but you can check in. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll never be seen again. I'll have the directions and description, all the other fun stuff. And I parked over there. Okay, you know. Let me get back at you. Let me just record me over there. That's probably still going in the wrong way. I told you the other way, you stupid son of a bitch. Who? I don't even know what that is. What is that? You go back and read that. We'll head this way to White Trail Club, and it's over there. I don't know. I guess I could have walked through there, but whatever. The thing you do for money, huh? Big dish. Whatever. I don't know. There's some stuff already here. Flowers, but they want you to check in. They don't just want you walking around on their private property, $1 million. But that's all they're gonna have, folks. I'm just kidding. I'll be nice. I'm sure everybody's making it to heaven, right? Right? Hey, you want to go swinging? Just a swinging. We're doing that tonight. I mean, what? We're coming up on something here. I don't know what it is. I look wacko as hell with 2 glasses on, but I can't see this anymore. I'm getting too old, man. I'm blind. Going blind. And the sun will just kill you out here. Can't see nothing. Well, she's to the right, so I guess over here. There was somebody here, they disappeared. they saw me coming. And they said, "Get here with him. Get out of here." I don't know, she said to the right. I guess over here. Let me get back at you. I was told, stay on the trail, fool. Well, that's why you got to ask a lot of questions, because I don't know. It's private, public, private, whatever you want to cut up. You know, this is the hardest thing that you can do with these types that are secluded, we'll say, because you don't have a clue where anybody wants you to go and whatever. So I got to start over. Not the video, but from the beginning, so we can walk through, so I know where to go, because you have to pay to go to the petting zoo. Mr. Adventure does not have $35 right now. He will. I have told y'all, I'm buying a house. So you want to donate? I got to buy a house. I have to buy a car. And a few other things. So I'm doing the best I can. So we're going to start at the beginning. All right? And then I'm going to work my way to wherever I can kind of guess to stop. I'm going to the beginning so you know. I ran through it real quick. I'm sorry about that. What happened there? I already signed out and the stupid thing's still... Okay. Amen. That's the door. So we're going to start from here. So you know. And the parking lot's over there. So you can go from there over here to the door and come in. I'll give you a freebie. Now, if you like this type of stuff, great. Okay, I think they're talking about that trail over there. That's the one I don't think you're allowed to go down. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that, because I was going over there, which is around there. And it's somebody's private house or something. I totally get it. I don't want to be there. All right, put these shades on before I melt into the ground. But we're going to go left, and then we're going to go right. Before I die. You know, I was going to put on, or use just the shirt. Nah, forget it. I'm not going to explain it. So if you wonder why I look like the same thing or something, it's because I didn't even think I don't know, man. You know, there's so much going on in my life right now. I'm just floating, trying to figure it out. Okay? So if I'm seeming a little out of touch, it's because of that. Because too many things at one time, and I'm surprised I'm even out here today. Okay, so there's a cafe over here. Let's go over here and check these plants out. Yeah. So, you know, you gotta respect everybody's stuff. I get that. And if they say no, that's what. Damn, I got a bunch of cobwebs on my face. I have plenty of backups, so I don't need them. They don't need me. Well, then we break even and see you later. That's why I don't worry about it. It seems stress is because I got so many things on my mind. I have to get out here and try to film like a hustler because I gotta go. I don't have time. Tomorrow will be a better day. Oh, let's talk about tomorrow. I got to get the AC work done tomorrow, or I'm going to be melting. Because I don't know if you know much about Southeast Florida. It gets hot. Too hot. And thank God I got friends in different places, so some stuff in life is easier than others, but not that much. You know, let's just say I got someone coming over, a family member to help me out that can help me fix the AC because I don't got the money for all that. Hallelujah to that. You know how much it costs? $200 an hour just for somebody to come out and look at it and stuff. And they're going to play around and try to get you to buy everything. No, thank you. That's why you better love your family. Family is first. Family will help you. My other one, he can work on vehicles. And I've got friends that are good too. Okay, so this is the cafe. You go up there and you buy stuff. I'm not going to film something that I'm not buying right now. I mean, I could, but I just feel weird. Like there's not a lot of people here, and I get it. It's heat. But if you like flowers, this is the place for you. Bushes, flowers, things like that. There's a ton of these places. So I'm assuming it's out that way. Let's zoom in on it a little bit. Out. Oops, fingering away. Out that way is where they probably have the little pegs. So. Well, anyway, this will be like the ones if you go back and look at my videos, like the botanical gardens, or the smaller one in St. Lucie, and then the bigger one I went to. Everybody has their own idea of how they're going to do stuff. Looks like you can sit over there and chill out, you know. Intimidation only goes so far. And for me, I don't have any intimidation anymore. Those days have ended. The only thing is that when you don't know one or more things until you get to that past that point. Just like here. I'm like, I want to know where it is, find it. Park in the right spot. And if it's pay and all that stuff too as well. In this case, part of it's free. And make sure everybody's happy that I'm here, I'm filming. They know it's YouTube. They know where I'm at, what I'm doing. I ain't trying to do anything special. At least not this type of video. And that's it. Thank you very much. I hope you get lots of cash from me filming, you know, or something good out of it. And, you know, people come and support you. Support the small to big. Even if they have money, it's still their money they're spending a day. They don't have to invite you to their property at all. Remember that one, folks. Remember that one. Gotta use this new phone. Because, you know, again, it's America. Land of the free doesn't mean free to go everywhere you want and do whatever you want. This is private property they invite you on. Remember that. And I keep seeing this over here on the side. I don't like that. I guess it's because of the angle I have. I'm going to have to fix that. I might have to go to a smaller one. Well, you know what? It's the other way. I have to turn it around. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, you can bump me out of the way. I'm all right. Yeah, I think I have to turn it the other way. All right, hang on a minute. All right, sorry about that. I forgot. Well, when you buy a new piece, it doesn't always work with stuff. And if it does work, how much? Oh, I guess we'll go over here. Well, I don't want to walk on everything, so we'll go over here. Because I can't really get to it without walking. And you have to adapt. But this microphone is definitely a plus. And I wanted the right one for me. Not for you, for me. Because I don't want all these wires all over the place. I want to put it here, charge it, have another one, and go. That's why I'm buying double of a lot of things that we'll talk about later. Gotta have 2 power packs, 2 microphones, two tripods, we'll say. Maybe have gimbals, whatever. So I'll have the big tall one that can collapse down and have everything all in one with a light, with power pack, everything. And then this one I showed you already. To film behind me, to film different ways, whatever, you know? I'm not going to explain all that. I think it's self-explanatory. So, I'm going to get back on me because I don't like to put people in my videos as much as they may think I am. This is a small place, so you know. But, whatever. I'm not always going to be going to big, giant Disney World stuff. Speaking of that, they're going to Thailand with Disneyland. Can you imagine that? Hello. America likes to invade everywhere. It's just the way we are, you know. Okay, hold it up straight. I know, unfortunately, I just don't want to be looking weird walking around like that. I just don't like it. Okay, we're on the other side here. Let me go ahead. This is something that'd be great for if you're having some type of event or a really big event, you're getting married. This would be great. You know, when I got married, I put a lot of money into it, but I didn't really think of what I wanted. Maybe somebody will explain that. I really can't talk about that right now. Queen of Sweden. The Swedes. It smells really great out here. By the way, I only got one bush at home, gardenia, and it's blooming right now. And boy, I love the smell of gardenias. How about you? You like the smell of gardenia? That sucker has like 100 of them on it. It's not even that big, but it blooms like crazy. Sorry about the truck. Hopefully this noise cancels some of that out. I don't know how much. Maybe they'll tweak and modify. So this is a great place to take pictures for fun, for business, big time weddings. Ooh, look at those pinkies. Pinkies. Big time, zoom in on those. Big time weddings. My favorite color is yellow, by the way. That one's mine. Taking that with me on the other. No. Things like that. What you need to grasp out of this is not what you always see or I say, but I'm going to try to explain to you the best I can. And this one looks like somebody has to replant something here. What's the name on this one? Citrus. Oh, I guess the citrus. I used to have that on the property too. That stuff's a pain in the butt. I'll tell you a story about that someday. A brief version of this. It looks like they have a little thing there. You can rent out something. And I know what you're thinking. I don't that. All right, whatever. They used to have a big place here. I kind of went into Martin and Palm Beach County, but they got rid of it. And then there's stuff out west. But citrus just doesn't seem to be as popular nowadays. That's why it costs so much to buy it. It's hard. Maybe we should let the Chinaman do it. I don't know. Might do a better job. Who knows? Anyways, check out those. I don't know the name. It doesn't say a lot here. Oh, that first one was Queen of Sweden. The second one here is Desdemona, which is those. There's not really any blue except for that white one right there. I'm sorry. Go back. I gotta get in the swing of things, folks. I know I've done everything you can do, but just get out there, and I know enough of what I want to do, not do, can do, can't do. This is Sceptered Isle, which is I like those colors. A little bit of everything. You're gonna get some people that are gonna say stuff anyways, no matter what. It's free, they charge you. It's okay to film, they tell you stop. Whatever. Desdemona. That's life. I don't let things worry me. I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. This one black guy, he goes, man, you give an F about anything. I was like, oh, I do. Very little, because most things you can't control. Money don't buy nothing. Look having Titanic. That stupid ass boat sank. Sank. That's a nice color there. All right? And they never recover after that. White Star was a gone star. Queen of Sweden again. And I'm not boasting anything. Okay, same one again. You know, I know some people that have money and celebrities and all that. I don't hang out with them. I got nothing in common. I'm not trying to be mean, but they want to talk about money. I don't want to talk about money. I'll never have money. And if I did, I wouldn't want it. I would give it a lot of it away. Like Jimmy Buffett. I don't need money to be happy. I need things that only good people, places, and things can give me.
Low battery, charge your phone.
Low battery, okay. Well, that means hustle, baby. A little bit of pots here. I guess you can buy these, actually, I think. What I recall. A little bit of everything on the table. This is a short one, just to get me going and get y'all into where I said I was going to go do everything. I mean, everything. Well, almost everything. That's just the restrooms. It's a nice little pond out here. I watch for turds. And there's a little gift shop, which we don't need to go in there. You know what a gift shop is. The new, whatever you want to call it, has a built one, but I'm still going to strap 2 of my own in there and put them in there and just power all the way. I might strap 10 of them on there because you never know what all those cameras are going to need a lot of help. I just thought about that now. It'll be all going down. Like, why you need me? Because I do. Check out the lake. And I told you, I had to think a lot of this stuff out because I don't want to keep buying stuff and find out the hard way. Well, I spent too much money on hardware, so now I don't like it. And now I got all this crap I have to throw away and waste my money on it. That's a nice lake out here. There's where I was going to go over there. I was over there. I don't know, man. Some places are easier to figure out. That's fine. Nobody's perfect. It's like on Golden Pond, dude. Got something down there. All right, folks. Whoa. That's weird. Spend all that money on stuff and you still get weird stuff. The timer on this thing did not switch. Whatever. Another update for that. I can read upside down time. I'm talented like that. Let's take a look at this real quick here. This is a nice little area to do whatever. And over there was the gift shop. All right, by the way, I'm going to mention that. But the pay part is the animals. We will come back. I have to get a few things going. I, believe it or not, have had to borrow money and pay people back. So that's what I've been doing, trying to get caught up on that. So that's why the funds are a little low. And it's getting me, again, used to stuff. And I'll come back. All right? But for now, it is what it is. And I know why I've got different types of people and not one set, because I cater to everybody. I don't care, young, old, poor, rich, gay, straight. Don't matter to me. Human being at the end of the day. I love everybody. I have nothing against anybody. Just don't want to go into detail about your life like that if I'm not that type of person. That's it. So this is why I took a lot of time. I know y'all know that one. Arsel. Over there in Norway. Or wherever the heck you are. Where are you? I forgot again. Anyway. Let me go say goodbye to these people. I don't want to be rude. Just walk away. Okay. They asked me what my channel name is, and I did not give it to them because I want this organic. Now, you can pass your friends stuff from here on YouTube because that's where it's going to be. That's where it obviously should be. That's where I chose. There's other platforms, but YouTube's the big one. And I'm promoting them as much as I'm promoting myself. If I would give it to them, I would feel like I'm cheating. That's just me. Because then, they would be like, oh, I'll go subscribe to you, and they'll know me, and all the rest of the stuff that I don't want to do. I keep walking the cobwebs here. I don't want to be that person. Because everybody's different. It's rough to get out here and film. The more I tell people about stuff, before, during, or after all, comedies 2, all 3, the worse it could be for me, because people might just see you differently. Like, oh, his channel's this? And I don't want to screw up my chances of filming. So, like, you find on your own, great. And you're going to be however about it, great. All right? But I'd rather keep myself low profile, even if I have a big channel. I want it low profile, and that's it. And I'm going to prove that to you. I'm not saying how to do your channel, but I don't want to be like all these other people. They're assholes. Or all about the money. I don't need no money. I'm not on this planet for long. What the hell I care about money for? I'm going to die someday. Whether you like it or not. So, love y'all. As you see behind me is the gate. I'm headed out. Tomorrow I got a lot of filming to go film. See ya.